It's apple time, and today I have a recipe for apple dumplings that is so easy and they're really tasty. I like them because they're fun for children to make too. Just a few ingredients and not a lot of work. The first thing to do is to take half a stick of butter, the same as 1/4 of a cup, put it in a small saucepan along with 3/4 cup of sugar and 1 cup of orange juice. Now this is going to make the wonderful sweet orange glaze that our apple dumplings are going to cook in. Just give that a little bit of stir, and I'm going to put it over low heat so that the butter can start to melt and the sugar dissolves. We don't really need it to boil, just heat up so that sugar dissolves into the sauce. Then I've also taken 1 container of crescent rolls, the refrigerated crescent rolls, taken them apart. 1 Granny Smith apple that I peeled, I cut it into quarters. Then I cut each quarter in half again, so I had 8 pieces of apple. You can see I've already wrapped some up, but I'm just going to take the plain apple wedge and roll it up, wrap it up tight in the crescent roll dough. And you notice that I'm not sprinkling any sugar or cinnamon on the dough before I wrap up the apple, and that's because the dough won't stick very well if you get that sugar and cinnamon in there too. So once I have my apples all wrapped up, ready to go, then I like to sprinkle some cinnamon and sugar over it. And I've got that all ready to go, so I'm sprinkling some sugar and cinnamon right over my little apple dumplings. And then once my sauce is heated up, I'll pour that over the dumplings, put it in the oven at 350 degrees, and bake it for about 25 minutes. Now I have a dish in the oven that's ready to go, and you can see how nice and brown these little apple dumplings get. And to serve them, I like to serve them warm. I'm just going to put an apple dumpling onto the plate so they're soft, but they're a little bit crunchy on top, and then spoon a little bit of the sweet orange glaze over it. And if you want, drizzle a little vanilla yogurt over it. It is so good. So there you go, some tasty apple dumplings for apple season. I'm Sue Doden, and now we're cooking.